All right. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this very special training, beautiful training, I might add. This is going to be very transformative. I'm going to have a lot of fun sharing this with you because I know the impact this will have on your business. We have a lot of case studies to show, to talk about, a lot of success stories, and the tool itself is marvelous. But more importantly, what it can do for your business is out of this world. Everything I'm going to show you is backed up by stats, facts, and case studies. So I can't wait to get into it. But before I do, give me a quick heads up in the chat box that you can hear my voice loud and clear and that you can see my screen. The sooner you do that, the faster we can get started. This is live. So allow me to prove that to you. I see David's here, Johnny's here, Andreas from Germany is here. Johnny was from Colorado, David from Vietnam. Wow, these people from all over the world. I see Leslie, I hope I pronounced that right, from Scotland. Tom from Virginia, USA. I'm getting ones in the chat. Coco, loud and clear, 10 out of 10. Hearing you crystal clear. We have John from the UK. Yes, I see Pat from Haiti. We really have the most global audience. I love it. Ravana from Baltimore. Good to have you here. Now, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, it's really important that you stay interactive in this chat for a couple of reasons. Number one, if we see you're not responding at all, or you might as well not be here, then there is a good chance you get kicked off of the webinar because we have a lot of people that are trying to get in, but we are filled with the capacity. So if someone's not here, not paying attention, there's no activity at all, we make space for someone that is eager to get in. So that's one, stay live with us. Second of all, you're going to get a lot of value out of this. It's going to be very exciting, good stuff. I'm going to skip over all the fluff and keep it straight forward towards everything that is valuable to you. And in order to get your attention as well, I'm going to make sure it's very interactive, but also we got some special bonuses for the people that are here and that show up live with us. So make an attempt here to actively participate. And without further ado, let's dive right in and see Christina from the Netherlands. Good to see you. Stefan from Southport, Shukri from Finland. Oh, we have an amazing audience in the house. So with that being said, I see people still joining in. I'm going to go ahead and get started because you guys were right on time. You're going to learn all about the fastest way, and trust me, I've been in a business for a long time. I have, as we speak, multiple six-figure businesses running, and by far the fastest way is what you're about to see here today, to generate paying customers daily with new interactive digital asset, building you basically a buyer's list while you sleep, even if you're a complete beginner. So I hope you're excited about that. Now, let me ask you a quick question, right? I want all of you to answer. This will also allow us to see who's here live with us, who's interactive, who's showing up and paying attention, and who's not here. So if you had thousands of fresh new leads on your list every single month in, month out, thousands of new leads, as you can see on our Aweber here, as you can see on our MailChimp here, back to back to back, over 250,000 of active subscribers, do you see yourself generating more clients and sales every single day? If you had every day people opting in for a resource and joining your list because they are interested in the information that you can provide or the resource that you can provide them with to solve their problem, do you see yourself generating a lot more clients and sales every single day? And the only answer should be yes. So let me see the chat box. Of course. Yes, is definitely, absolutely. I always need new subscribers. Lots of yeses coming in. Greg, Ann, Will, Lazla. Awesome. Yes, indeed. I see Boise's here. Perfect. So obviously that's a rhetorical question, but I wanted to start with that because that's what it's all about. And I don't feel enough entrepreneurs pay attention to this, and we quickly get lost in all the bells and whistles instead of focusing on the core, which is building our list. That's really where it starts. And I'm going to double down on helping you today to do that in the fastest and easiest way possible. Because the only thing standing between you and your freedom is an automated growing email list. Once you have an automated growing list, you can work remotely, you can do anything you want because every day your asset is growing and you have new people that you can market to. So it's no big secret that the absolute most important part of your business is lead generation, right? Leads are the life source of your business. It's responsible for building your list, sales and conversions, engagement. If you're booking calls, you can do that from your list, or if you're trying to scale, you need more leads. So it is kind of the foundation for everything. And with what you're about to get access to, you will easily generate leads and buyers every day in any niche using AI. Whether you're working with local or small businesses, even big businesses, or maybe you're a coach, or you're selling a digital course, or you're just an agency or service provider, this will work across the board. And with that being said, you can easily make over 4 figures within the next 7 days if you pay attention to what I'm about to show you here today and you just follow it step by step, guaranteed. Now, I know that's quite a bold statement to make, but I'm going to show you exactly why and how. And by the end of this, you'll clearly see it in the same way. So with that being said, this is going to be possible all by leveraging a software that taps into a $14.61 billion industry with a capital B. And everything I'm going to show you throughout this training is going to be backed by statistics like the one from Statista here. And it's really important not to just throw numbers out there and just buzz and words, which a lot of, I don't know, guys out there do. But for us, it's important to keep note of what is Google search volume saying, what is Statista saying, what is the trend of the market saying, because every move you make, if you want to generate more leads, should be focused on understanding where the market is and where it's moving to. I'm going to teach you how to do that here today as well. I'm actually going to prove it to you. I mean, we have amazing case studies we'll dive later into. I mean, Roy, Julian's crushed it, Ayub, Louise, also people from all over the world, Bella Chu, amazing, amazing results. So it's safe to say that what I'm about to share with you, and if you've been to any of my webinars before, some of you might have, is that most products and webinars just give you info upon info upon info. And it is my goal not to do that. My goal, as a matter of fact, is to give you transformation, changing the way you move forward after this webinar, changing the way you do business in a much easier fashion that attracts more leads more effortlessly and just in a really, really easy manner. And that's the webinar you're about to watch. So with that being said, the best part about all of this is without any marketing experience, without starting to find clients and leads, without spending weeks of learning. So if this is what you like, this is kind of the intro to give you a feel of, all right, this is going to be worth my time, or no, I expected something else, I'm out. Now is your chance to let me know. Comment yes in the chat box. If you're staying until the end, make that decision right now consciously. Give me a yes. Even if you haven't said anything in the chat so far, just run to the chat box and start commenting yes. And then we will make a list of all the people that are saying yes, and then make sure we send them an attendance bonus package if they do in fact stay until the end. So it's going to be well worth your time either way, with or without bonus. But obviously, we appreciate your time, as it's your most expensive courtesy, as I like to say. See Pat saying yes, Drew, John, Shukri, Darren, Michael, Luke, Marvin, Ann, R, Coco, Stephen, ADV, Gary, Will, Antonio, Moment, Kenneth, Donald. Awesome. Audrey, Janet, Bianca, Dwayne. I love it. I love it. Tony, Peter, Renzo, Carl Hines. Lots of beautiful people here. Awesome. James in the house. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So with that being said, let's dive right in. I see more yeses coming in. I'll let the chat team take care of that. Speaking of which, if you have questions, just drop them in the chat. Either I will answer them, or if I'm in the midst of the presentation, the chat team is here to also answer any questions. So you're well taken care of throughout this live session. Now, just so you know, you're in good hands here today. Who on earth are seven-figure experts? Dr. Mead and engineer Atul Parikh. I might say some of the smartest people I've ever met in my life. And one thing I really admire is, I mean, yes, they do great. They've transformed a lot of businesses and they made a lot of money online, and they clearly know what they're doing. They have a lot of knowledge. But what really sets them apart, in my opinion, is this right here, right? What they did is they hired a third party that did it has a very specific name, but they basically did a test to see how satisfied is your customer base. And they do a third party research, and the results came out and it was 94%, right? And trust me, in this industry, it's really easy to piss someone off, right? You can do everything right and you will get red flags, thumbs down, even though you're trying hard. So knowing that Amit and Atul right now are on the leading board for having the highest customer satisfaction rate because they're creating the biggest and best success stories with their softwares, with their programs, with their training is an absolute amazing fact to know. Because again, if you know anything about the online industry, it can be brutal on how quickly you can get turned down and your reputation can get tarnished. So they have a reputation to uphold, and I think that's amazing that they look after their customers so well and that they're even willing to hire a third party to figure out how good they are doing, because that's a core principle of their entire business. Now, with that being said, let's dive into the 3 secrets that we'll be diving into here today. Number 1 is daily leads and buyers. We already spoke briefly about how important it is to have leads and buyers every single day. I'm going to show you how you can tap into it by basically duplicating the trends of what everyone is doing right now, but I'm going to show you how to do it even better and how we've tested a better fashion that's really going to knock it out of the park. So you're going to immediately in secret number 1 discover the brand new AI. I know most people usually kind of leave it for the end. I'm going to start with that. You're going to discover the brand new AI that's responsible for taking people from scratch to generating daily qualified leads and buyers. Now, once you have that skill, you should understand that you're a very valuable entity in the marketplace. If you know how to do that, people will be pulling you left, right, and center to do it for them as well. And that's where you're ready to build this high ticket service agency that I'm going to show you, so you can easily get clients standing in line begging to pay you for your brand new AI service. And last but not least, once you know all this and how it works, in secret number 3, you will have the chance to get special access because you were smart enough to show up live to this webinar. You could have been sleeping it off, you could have been waiting for the replay, but you said, no, I'm going to spend my time here today to invest and see if this will help my business. And therefore, you're going to get very special exclusive webinar only access to generate the fastest AI profits, even if you're a complete beginner. So I hope you're excited. I see the chat is still blowing up. I see people are still joining in. Donald, appreciate it. You're welcome. Awesome, awesome. I'm with you. Amazing. We have a lot of good stuff, a lot of ground to cover. Like you maybe have noticed, I'm trying to keep up the pace, not fall on a tangent. I will reply to comments here and there, but again, time is your most expensive currency, so let's dive right in. So number 1, daily leads and buyers. Discover the brand new AI that's responsible for taking people from scratch to generating daily qualified leads and buyers. So there's a must know for all online entrepreneurs, right? I'm gonna give it to you straight. I have good news and bad news for the things that have changed in the 2024 market and the 2025 that is coming up. Right, a lot of what's happening right now in these last ends of the year, where we're kind of having all the reports and statistics for the entire year, are going to overlap further into 2025. And there's good news and bad news, right? So which one should I start with, good or bad? I'm a pretty positive person, so I'm going to start with the good. Now, the good news is that if you may or may not know already, this is the best time to start a business online. And I'm not just saying that, it is actually proven that the market right now is just booming. It is crazy. There's even kids 14, 15, 16-year old making good money online, right? Back in the day, that would have been possible, right? The market is booming. Online consumer is in all-time high, but specifically marketing services, online business, digital courses, and everything of that nature is just growing rapidly like a train that is unstoppable. It is insane. It's probably one of the fastest growing markets right now. So that is a great thing, right? Now, there has been within this trend, within this boom, a significant increase in demand for digital content, right? Digital content market is massively increasing and is going to go even higher. There's a stat until 2032 where the numbers are so positive, and it's just because of the amount of downloads, the amount of spend online, that it's unstoppable. This is the perfect time to start online. But there's one specific type of digital content that's really standing out that you might have seen within this year really making a return over any other type of content. And with that being said, it's making people fortunes on autopilot now more than ever, at least the people that realize it and use it as a core marketing tool. Now, who wants me to share the exact type of digital content that generates leads and sales? Let me know in the chat box. Who wants me to share the #1 most evergreen way to sign clients, nurture clients, pre-sell clients, get customers, get sales, whether you're a beginner, whether you're advanced, or anything in between. One of the most powerful ones. Let's see if you're still with me. Awesome, awesome. Market is in prime mode. Yeah, very well said, Donald. Awesome. Lots of yeses. Please show me. Okay. So here's the thing. I'm going to give it to you straight. Like I said, no fluff. It is without a doubt that ebooks have made an incredible return and right now are the most proven evergreen sales assets. Alex Hermosi back to back launching book after book after book. Russell Brunson back to back book after book after book. Every single entrepreneur, they can't be doing anything. They can't be creating more digital courses, they can create more videos, but the entry point where it all leads to is an ebook. They create a video, in the video, hey, get my ebook, right? It has been proven to be the top method that 6 and 7-figure marketers use for lead gen in 2024 and beyond. So, you know, Alex Hermosi is already working on his next book after releasing his second book this year, which is going crazy. Everybody's already waiting on the next one. Same goes for Russell, who's right now selling online, is waiting on the next book to come out next year. It is the #1 most proven. It had a dip some time ago, but right now it is making a huge return. Now, books generate the massive amounts of leads and sales 24/7. It's just a valuable asset. Ebooks are some instant gratification, or you can instantly download them, instant access. There's a chunk of value in there that people just want to know what's in there and have access to, and they can consume it on the go and everywhere. Right? So this is amazing, and the proof is in the pudding. So you might be wondering, all right, so then what's the bad news about this? I could have told you ebooks amazing, everybody go and create an ebook because it works, and it surely works to a degree. But unfortunately, over the years, with the coming of new social media content, TikTok, etc., and a lot of just availability to and access to the internet and content on demand, something has been happening, and that is the following. Cold traffic attention span is at an all-time low. And you might have been aware of this, you might be victim of this, where you've noticed you can't even pay attention to something for the longest time anymore. I surely know every now and then. So our attention spans, and there's a really good article on this by Gloria Mark, PhD, of the American Psychological Association, has written out a very specific statement as well. And there are many, many case studies on this, that our attention spans are just, they're going down the drain. It even is being referred to as a TikTok brain, where we can't watch something or read something for a long enough time, and we need something new. Our brain needs stimulus, right? We need ongoing stimulation. And this is so crazy and so bad that when it comes to reading, for example, ebooks, the average attention span of a person reading online content is 2 to 3 seconds. That is actually worrisome, if you ask me. The average attention span of a person watching a video is about 8 seconds. Right? Now, you might have heard the saying many times where you now have a shorter attention span than a goldfish. And even though it's pretty funny, it is true and it is scary. And this also makes it harder because gone are the days where somebody would download or even pay for an ebook that's about 100 pages and they barely get after page 20 and they're lost. They're gone. They're on to the next thing, right? And it just can't retain their information for long or their attention for long enough. Let me know if this makes sense and if you've maybe seen this and noticed this as well, because it's really important to be aware of this, because you need to adjust your marketing according to these trends, according to how the market is moving, right? There you go. Yes, it's the new world, right? So here's the thing. You see lots of yeses coming in, 100% correct, 101% correct. Now, here's the thing. What we've been doing is, or let's play a little game, right? I'm gonna let you figure out the answer. Here's what we've done. I need you to answer A or B. Let's do a little fun quiz. Which lead turns into a sale? Is it a person consuming content that doesn't engage with them? So their brain doesn't get that ongoing stimulus. There's not something new tickling their brain. Oh, here, something's moving here, or here's something happening, or there's a new page. Instead of just a new page with another piece of text, There's not something engaging for them, for their brain to keep that attention on. And I'm talking cold traffic, right? Traffic that's more warmed up, they watch a little bit longer, they're more invested into you. But if you're trying to get new leads and buyers, you need to entertain that brain whether you like it or not. Now, or B, a person actually participating in an interactive piece of content that keeps them engaged. So it asks them questions, it maybe plays a video here and there in between, it shows them something, something pops up, there's something they need to click, there's something moving, if they go to this page, this happens. Which one? And I think the answer is obvious, but do give me an A or B, A being this, B being this, in the chat box to make yourself aware of, hey, I see lots of B, B, B. There you go. There you go. Pierre Mitchell, I'll show you the tool 100%. But it's important to be aware of this right now. I see lots of B's without a doubt. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. So with that being said, there we go. This is a game changer for anyone that needs leads and buyers, right? Because yes, I can go and show you the tool, but you need to understand why the tool works, right? I can give you the most beautiful, best AI tools in the world, but if you know a clue what its power is or why you should have it in the first place, it will be in vain. So what we've done is a brand new AI added with approval digital asset, which is the ebooks, and then including the attention element, and being able to do all of this in one click with AI and get you those daily leads and buyers using the most proven evergreen digital asset, which is ebooks, but retaining that attention span 24/7 with interactive elements. And that's where you start winning the game. Now, with that being said, after testing a brand new AI, doing this with a completely new approach, we've seen the proof is in the pudding, right? The numbers are off the charts. I'm going to show you exactly what we've done is as we've been able to leverage AI, build an AI that creates interactive ebooks, still leveraging the fundamental core that works, which is proven for tons of sales and lead generation, which is ebooks, but making sure that attention span stays there to nurture them and actually sell them on whatever product or service you have. And from there, we can generate more leads, get more sales, get more authority, nurture clients more, or even book more calls. So you might be wondering, okay, this sounds great. Then why is not everyone doing this? Well, simply enough, before AI, putting out high converting books was extremely difficult. Now, here's what it takes to have a book that gets leads and sales. Definitely appealing ebook cover design, right? Unfortunately, online we do judge a book by its cover. So if the cover does not look good, you already lost the person. It needs to be structured well. It needs to be niche content specific. There needs to be proper imaging. Chapters need to be outlined well. It needs to be cohesively written in a proper format. And it usually takes a lot of different monthly or yearly software subscriptions altogether to kind of make a good book with AI. And even with the most AI today, it is missing interactive features. So it's still just a bland, boring book, which people quickly get uninterested in. They'll read it a little bit and then they'll put it away and then forget about it. Now, editing top quality books takes a very long time, especially if you use ChatGPT. It takes ages to get a proper book published. Now, on top of that, it takes even longer to come up with all the visuals. But that's all about to change because of these two legends right here who have been awarded time and time again for the way they change the market and the amount of success stories they bring to the field. So Autonomy Parikh has been spending the last 2 years developing an interactive book AI that is bound to literally skill any business, whether it's a fashion business, whether it's a digital marketing business, whether it's a local business, a restaurant, you name it. So with that being said, let me ask you a question. Imagine you had access to the newest technology in book creation today that creates mesmerizing books within 60 seconds or less. Knowing how lucrative the book industry is today for any business and how much impact it can have in terms of lead generation and sales, do you see yourself, just like all the case studies we've had already, growing your business with more leads and sales and fast? Right? Let me know in the chat box. And for those of you that say yes, we're going to show you something really, really, really special. As a matter of fact, pay very close attention, because that's exactly what this will do for your business. So if you want to see, and this one goes especially to Pierre Michael, if you want to see this right here, comment "I'm in the chat box. We're going to go ahead and play the demo so you can get an inside look of this power. And I hope I've been able to quickly and briefly explain to you why this is so powerful and why it's so important before we play this demo right here. So I hope you appreciated that quick explanation. Without further ado, let's get into the moment you've all been waiting for, which is the power of this amazing new tool. I see lots of you saying, yes, yes, I'm in, I'm in, I'm in. Yeses, yeses, yeses. I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, without further ado, let's make it happen. Let me jump back in here real quick. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let me go here. Because I just checked with the team and a tool, I see there's an error on viewing. No worries, we're gonna fix that. And guys, that's how you know this is live, right? So I'm just gonna ask the team, can you give me a live link so I can play it instead of using the GoToWebinar interface? There we go, they just sent it over to me. All right, so we're gonna try this again. Let's see, here we go.
Hey there! In this demo, I'll be showing you how AI interactive books can turn any keyword, ordinary PDFs, or images into exciting, interactive books in no time. You can create lifelike interactive books in any niche and any language using AI. All you have to do is enter a keyword, and AI interactive books will do the rest for you by creating, designing, and publishing your book on any topic. Now, let's jump in. This is the AI Interactive Books dashboard. Here, you'll find all your interactive books, flip books, photo books, and viral books. You can mark your favorite books for quick access and even read them directly from the dashboard. We've also added some quick links for easy navigation. At the top right, you'll find the workspace section where you can see all your workspaces or add a new one. On the left, there's the language option, letting you switch the app to your preferred language. All right, let's create a new workspace. Just give it a name, and within seconds, your new dashboard will be ready to go. Now, I'll switch to a different workspace where I've created some sample books to show you. Let's click on AI Book. Here, you can create and manage all your books. Once you click on the Create Book button, you'll see 3 book types: interactive book, flip book, and photo book. Let's explore interactive book. Start by entering a keyword for your book. I'll type interior design and hit the Generate Book Title button. AI will suggest 5 titles for you to choose from, and the content will be generated based on your selection. You can edit the title, select a writing style, language, tone, the number of chapters, and words per chapter. Once done, click Create Book. Now, choose a cover from hundreds of beautiful templates. Customize it with text, images, and more. Once you're happy with the edits, hit Save and Next. Choose an index page and click Next. Now, let's dive into the book content. On the left-hand side, you'll see all the chapters neatly organized. You can easily customize the chapter names to fit your needs, ensuring the book aligns perfectly with your vision. Enhance each chapter with engaging features like captivating videos. You can easily add videos to make your book interactive and boost reader engagement. Stunning images and graphics. Insert eye-catching visuals to showcase your products or services, bringing your content to life. Clickable CTA buttons include strategic call to action buttons to drive traffic directly from your book and skyrocket your sales. Ready to use QR codes. Instantly generate scannable QR codes for seamless sharing across any social media platform. Once you've made all your edits, simply click on the Publish button, and voila! Your fully interactive, dynamic book is ready to go live. As you can see, we've created this stunning interactive book using AI Interactive Books. It's fully dynamic, engaging, and packed with rich content. On the details page, you'll find the book URL. Just copy it and share your interactive book instantly. Right below that, you'll see the embed code. This simple one-liner can be pasted on your landing page or website to seamlessly showcase your book on any page. You can also choose whether to make your books public or password protected, giving you full control over who views your content. Here, you'll notice the publishing date and last updated status, so you can keep track of your book's progress. Beside that, we've got the built-in QR code, which means all your books are instantly ready to be shared via scannable codes. You can download the QR code or share it on social media with just a click. If you'd like to review your book, simply head to the book listing, and by clicking on the Read button, you'll be able to preview your interactive masterpiece. Now, let's take a moment to check out the incredible books we've created with AI Interactive Books. You can download your books, publish them on Amazon Kindle, sell them to clients, or even print physical copies. This is your chance to make money, build authority in your niche, establish your brand, gain fame and recognition, and ultimately, create your legacy. Now, let's move to Flipbook. Simply click on Flipbook, upload your PDF file, and hit the Create Flipbook button. And just like that, you're ready to roll. You can embed, preview, and publish your Flipbook, make it password protected, and share it on social media to build your brand and authority. Next, let's explore the Photo Book Maker. Here, you can transform your images into stunning photo books. Just click on Create Book, choose images from your computer or drag them here. Hit the button, and your photo album book is ready. Preview and publish your album book to share with your loved ones, or offer services to big brands and gain recognition. Now, let's head to Viral Book. With Viral Books, you can build your brand, sell products and services, capture viral leads, and display notifications, pop-ups, and more. Okay, let's select Viral Books. Click on Add Viral Book. Enter a campaign name, then choose a template from hundreds of stunning viral options. Let me select one and customize it a bit to fine-tune the campaign presentation. Choose the book you want to showcase the viral templates on, specify the page number for the selected template, set entry and exit animations, and hit Publish and Activate. Your viral book is ready. Now, let's check out the amazing viral book we just created. Look at the pop-up we added to the book. With this lead form, you can collect leads, offer services, process payments, and so much more. The only limit is your imagination. Now, let's move to the leads section. Here, you can view all leads generated through your viral books, manage them, and export leads whenever you need. Now, let's move to settings. Here, you can manage your workspace, clients, team, white labeling, subscriptions, integrations, watch tutorials, and contact support. Let's dive deeper into two key features: manage clients and white label. Manage clients, adding new clients is a breeze. Just enter the client's name and email, hit the button, and their login details are sent directly to their inbox. Need to update or remove a client? Simply click Edit or Delete. Effortlessly grow your business network with our easy client management system. White label, custom branding is essential for building authority. That's why we let you replace the AI Interactive Books dashboard logo with your own, plus customize the book footer branding. You can also add a link to the footer logo, redirecting leads to any page or offer you choose. Simply upload your logo in the recommended dimensions, hit save, and watch your branding come to life. Present AI Interactive Books as your very own product. You can even create client accounts with their unique branding, giving you complete control. I hope you're as excited about AI interactive books as I am. This demo only scratches the surface of what's possible. With endless creative potential and a seamless user experience, the future of interactive books is here. See you inside the members area, where innovation meets imagination.
See you inside the members area. Wow, wow, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the chat box who here absolutely loved the power of what they just saw. Let me go ahead and put the slides back up here for everyone to see. But give me a quick heads up in the chat box if you absolutely loved the power of what you just saw right there, right? How you can create mesmerizing ebooks instantly. Who here enjoyed that inside look? Lots of yeses. Excellent, wonderful, blown away, looks engaging, dope. Okay, love it. Interesting. Awesome, awesome. I love it. Yeah, I'll show a couple of examples. I see some questions about some real book examples. I'll show a few later on. Awesome, awesome. Really, really cool stuff. So with that being said, do you see, right, how you will be able to create stunning books that leave your clients begging for more, right? It isn't that hard. You put in the keyword, here's what I want. They can tweak it accordingly. You can use any language. You can put in videos, and that just keeps that brain stimulated instead of just a bunch of text. What I like about this is you can even say how many chapters up front and how many words each chapter it should contain. So it's not a bleep of text, but it's very nice enough for the brain to conceive, and it's just easy to scan and go through because you've organized it well. Well, I should say the AI has done that for you appropriately, right? So really, really powerful stuff. And that's it for secret number one. Distributing ebooks like this should literally make it the easiest thing to get daily leads and sales, right? Wherever there's a problem or somebody who's wondering, how do I do this? How can I do this? You have an ebook for that you can distribute. And within that ebook, you can have so many interactive elements, from call to actions, to videos, to demos. Or for example, when you're sending a pitch or a demo to someone, it can be within an ebook, so you can give them more value and more information to nurture them and get them to buy. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So yeah, you can work with several people on a project. Yes, it's amazingly powerful. So with that being said, I want to quickly scratch on the high ticket surface agency, because there will be some of you that will literally, you're moments away from having access to the most powerful digital content creation software online. But as I was saying, some of you will leverage this and easily make money for themselves selling your own products and services. But there will be some of you that know you can use AI interactive books to also get paid by clients, because there are tons of businesses that need ebooks in the first place, or they have very outdated ones, right? There are thousands of people that are giving away ebooks, a lead magnet funnel. It's one of the most basic funnels there is, and it works really, really well, and they're getting lots of traffic to it. But there's so many opt-in pages like this, but when you download the book, it's just a bunch and bunch of text that the audience barely goes through because it's just too much to take in, and it's not interactive at all. They download it and rarely consume it. So you can just take any of these, make a more interactive version of it, send it to the business owner and say, hey, right, I saw you had this ebook. I gave it a shot. I made a more interactive one. Here's what it would look like. Let me know if you like this, and I can, send it over or make one for you. And that's an easy sale right there. Now, there are also just thousands of people that need an ebook in the first place, right? If you can go to Upwork every single day, even every single hour, there are new people. Hey, I need a book, whether it's children illustrator book, Christmas coming up. I need this book. I need an ebook writer with specifically engaging content, right? I need a PDF version or this book. I need again, children's book. I've noticed interactive ebooks go very good with the children's niche as well. So there's just huge demand for this overall, which allows you to create one of the most irresistible offers, is where you can select from thousands of daily clients, you generate a high quality book, and you sign the clients on demand consistently. What you can also do is just add a lot of people from a community, whether it's on Facebook or LinkedIn. You can add coaches, you can add local business owners, you can add any of those people. It takes 5 minutes a day, and then offer them a free interactive book. And within that book, you can redirect them to your service. For example, hey, I'm creating a custom high quality ebook for 3 coaches, first come, first serve. Now, I can tell you back in the day, if I'd see a post like this, I would say, yeah, I would love one, right? You get tons of responses like this. So the clients are up for grabs when it comes to this. And not only that, you can list your service on all of the freelance platforms. And instead of just getting another generic ebook, you'll be outperforming and over delivering amongst everyone else because you'll be creating the most beautiful and fast, because that's something people also like. They want it to be fast, interactive ebooks for clients every single day, inbound clients, that is. Now, inside the AI interactive ebook training, we have all of these ways to how you can make money with this. There's an infinite amount of ways almost where it's really easy. I've even seen people just go on TikTok, post a TikTok and then say, hey, download my new ebook on this particular topic. And TikTok right now is being used as a search engine as well, where people are looking for answers. And when your video pops up, boom, you have the ebook in the link, and you take it from there. That's just one, again, of the many other ways. So when it comes to making money with this, you can easily make at least $100 to $500 a day by either creating ebooks for clients or using them and distributing them yourself, whether it's even through paid ads or it is just organically to sell your own products and services. So let me know if that kind of makes sense and if you see the monetization aspect of it as well. Let me have a quick look see in the chat box here. um Awesome, I see yeses, yeses, yeses. Awesome, perfect, lots of yeses coming in. And the money is blinding me, give me the money. Awesome, you guys are amazing. I see Leroy, Luke, Ivor, Donald, Tony, David, John, Penrose, Leslie, Paul, ADV, Lawrence. Awesome. Awesome, amazing. You guys are fantastic. I see more and more beautiful comments coming in. Now, if it's up to me, I'll be reading comments all day, but I'm going to carry on with the presentation here. So that's the 2 things I wanted to cover. One is you got to see, first of all, we explained this is why it's important to move on this, right? Ebooks are making a huge killing. Every big entrepreneur is launching an ebook funnel almost every quarter. Second of all, there is a problem in the market where the attention span is just going down the drain. Now, using interactive ebooks, you retain attention span a lot longer as proven, but as well as you're leveraging one of the easy, most fundamental and fastest ways to get leads and sales, which is distributing ebooks that are valuable for your audience. Now, you can do this again for clients or for yourself, which we discussed in the high ticket service agency, which we're even going to help you with. And that's what we're going to share with you right here, special access. Because you're on this webinar, you'll be able to grab all of this and a very, very big bang for your buck. So with that being said, let me know who wants to know everything you're getting today as part of the webinar special deal, right? This part is only for the people that are actually genuinely interested in taking their lead generation and sales to a whole new level by leveraging interactive ebooks and getting all the training included and the done for you AI. But if that's not something that interests you, I don't want to waste your time, then you should stop right here, because that's only what we're going to talk about moving forward. So awesome. See lots of yeses, please. Okay, tell us. Awesome. All right. So with that being said, here's what you're going to get. First of all, you're really going to get the AI interactive books plus a commercial license. Now, this is valued at $6,997. And here's what's included in that. Number one, you'll be able to create interactive Harry Potter style video books to captivate your audience. When I'm telling you, the moment someone downloads your resource or lead magnet, they are blown away with the beauty, interactiveness of it. It's just something they never expected because they've been through so many other ebooks before, that this is a complete breath of fresh air. So you leave an amazing lasting impression. That is one. Number two, you can add, as you saw in the demo, call to action buttons, countdown timers, lead forms. You can collect emails within the ebook instead of having them to send first to a lead capture page, etc., etc. You can actually have a lead form in the ebook where it's a no opt-in download, so you can distribute the book for free, and then inside they can go ahead and leave their email, which since they're already there, it's easier for them to take that jump. Boosting engagement and conversions. On top of that, You can embed YouTube videos directly in your books for more enhanced content, generate unlimited QR codes for easy book sharing, as well as manage up to 10 workspaces for streamlined organization. You can create up to 100 interactive books to meet all of your content needs. On top of that, to design interactive books and flip books with ease. You can generate interactive photo books from your images for personalized content, as well as create books with just a keyword to simplify your content creation, which just baffles me. I can say one keyword or a long tail keyword, and boom, my book is created in the amount of chapters I want, the amount of words I want, and it's just powerhouse of a tool. Use a drag and drop book editor for easy book creation. If you want to edit a few things yourself or move things around. Design stunning book covers with our built-in cover designer. Like I said before, people online do judge a book by its cover, so we need to make that very attractive, and we already took care of that for you. On top of that, you can access hot done for you templates in popular niches to save time. So it doesn't matter what niche you're in, we have the right templates that are proven to get a click-through rate, a high click-through rate for your ebook, as well as utilize an inbuilt content and article creator for effortless writing, as well as you'll be able to download, share, and publish books quickly to reach 100% of your audience, and it is completely mobile optimized. You can design social media images, e-covers, and mock-ups for comprehensive marketing of the ebook, as well as access 2 million plus stock images, videos, and vectors from our library if there's particular imagery you want to have in your book or in your social media content when you're distributing your book. You can enjoy completely cloud-based platform, so you can access it from anywhere, as well as select from beautiful done-for-you book cover templates to impress your readers. On top of that, you can integrate seamlessly with over 20 top autoresponders for automated email campaigns. So whenever somebody opts into your book, boom, you have them on your email list. On top of that, you can view the complete analytics for insightful tracking. If you see, oh, a lot of people spend time on this particular page, or a lot of people drop off at this page, these are all things you can take into account to make it even better, or the best, I would say the ultra best lead magnet known to mankind, because you're building it upon data. On top of that, you can ensure maximum security with 120-bit SSL encryption for your book. So it's all safe and sound to distribute for your clients and for yourself, obviously. So all books and downloads are completely secure. Now, who here loves everything and that is included with the AI interactive books, plus the commercial license? And I'm immediately going to tell you right off the bat, normally, as you know, most webinars, this would cost you about $297. That's actually the price we put on it as well for this webinar, $297. However, we're going to do something a little bit crazy on this webinar to sweeten the deal even more. Like I said, early on, I spilled the beans on saying you're going to get the biggest bang for your buck. And let me just get right into it. Who here, for the first 100 accounts, first of all, there'll be no monthly fees, right? Normally with a software like this, you have to have monthly fees, and we do have monthly fees, but just not for the first 100 accounts. So I'm pretty sure most of you, if not all of you, that will buy here today, you won't have any monthly fees. You'll see on your checkout page if there's monthly fee or no. If you don't see a monthly fee, that means you're one of the first 100. So fast action is advised. But second of all, who wants to dominate online with interactive ebooks in a way nobody else can, stand out from the competition, and get a $200 off just for getting this live off the webinar? Let me know in the chat box. Who would like that? First come, first serve. I love Ark saying, I already have about 15 ebooks in mind that I want to publish. Amazing, amazing, amazing. See, yes, 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 special. Awesome. I would like that. Me. Awesome. Webinar special. Yeah, Askari, I'm going to address that 100%. I love it. Yes, yes, me, I'm in. Awesome. Okay. So Carl Heinz, definitely. Awesome. What's the price? Paul, you're right. Let me get right into it. So we figured, hey, a $200 off will bring it to $97. Which, quite honestly, for software of this level, for the amount of tech and innovation of this level and the quality that these books put out, 97 is an absolute steal. However, because you're on this webinar, and I can only stress the fact that this is if you get AI interactive books while we're live, while you hear my voice and this is playing live in front of you, then is when this counts. We're going to drop it down for you if you take action right now to just $32 one time. With $32 one time, you will have instant access to AI interactive books plus a commercial license to get started and create stunning and utterly beautiful books. Who here that thinks that is absolutely amazing and wants to get their hands on this right now? As a matter of fact, if you want that, let us know in the chat box. I see amazing link, please, link, please. How do I get it? Yes, that's amazing. Awesome. All right. Now, all of you will get access at $32. Now, I saw a couple of you, and this might not appeal to everyone, but I think for a lot of people who said, hey, you know, I saw I could only create up to 100 books, right? 100 interactive books, or can only manage up to 10 workspaces. And I'm going to be frank, yes. And at a $32, that is still, I mean, that is a steal regardless. But yes, some of you will want to kind of go all in and have unlimited access to everything. For those of you that really want to leverage this and take this to a whole new level, we have thought of that as well. So if you're just want to take this like, hey, want to crush AI interactive books, boom, definitely get, don't leave this webinar without getting your $32 access, right? That's the least you could do, because you will spend $32 on some chips and cola or a movie ticket, and that won't be able to give or impact your business in the way this can, right? So either way, don't leave this webinar without getting your $32 access. However, who wants an even bigger discount and get 10 times faster results with AI interactive books, which is a very limited availability, where we're going to give you the elite upgrade, the enterprise upgrade, and the agency upgrade all in one on top of your commercial $32 account. So let me know in the chat box if that is you. See, yes, I want unlimited. I want unlimited, and says I'm ready to grab that $32 deal. Yeah, don't leave this webinar without grabbing that $32 deal. If you do, you'll end up paying 97 later, or even 297, right? So see, yes, I want unlimited, I'm interested. Okay, so for those of you that are like, okay, the 32 is fine and I definitely want that, but I want to go all in, I want to actually demolish the industry with AI interactive books. This trend is going to take off and you'll be at the forefront of it. So here's the thing, we're going to actually give you AI interactive discounted access, the AI interactive elite upgrade, AI interactive enterprise level, and the AI interactive instant agency. So what do those entail? Let me go ahead and show you, because once you have this package, ladies and gentlemen, if I might say, you will be unstoppable. Literally, you'll have the biggest bang for your buck, and you have the best things all in one go. So I'm actually going to share my screen and show you what that looks like. You're going to save 75% and get the full 9 yards to put yourself on steroids. So first of all, you're going to get the interactive books elite at $97 normally separately, and this means you can create unlimited interactive books. So you're not capped at the 100, you cannot only do 10, you're unlimited. You can create unlimited flip books, set up unlimited workspaces, unlimited interactive books that you can embed on any website or landing page, unlimited QR codes, unlimited books, flip covers, and mock-ups. Basically, all of the limitations are gone. You can convert unlimited PDF files, doc files, create interactive books in any language. So this is where all the language features are unlocked as well. Convert any keyword, access 50,000 additional done-for-you ebooks with PLR rights that we know sell like hotcakes. Access additional done-for-you cover templates, as well as our inbuilt content and article creator. Make your books public or password protected. And this is a really, really cool one. And it's a new way of marketing I've seen taking off, is password marketing, where hey, unlock the password by doing this, or comment my story to get the password. It kind of brings a spin to just making your things open and accessible to everyone, but makes things more exclusive and increases your engagement by people asking you for the password or having them do things to get access to a particular password. It's really cool, and we have a separate marketing training in this as well. Publisher save your book as a draft at any time. Move or copy books between workspaces is a really cool feature we've seen as well. And you can integrate with Hably Connect to auto upload leads to over 2,000 plus autoresponder instead of 20 plus. Auto register subscribers for webinars, and we have some amazing bonuses as well as the Amazon KDP cash machine. You have the AI 3000 image library, ebook traffic excellence. So we've actually created a separate training on how to get consistent evergreen traffic to all your ebooks. So I want you to be rest assured that everyone that grabs this will always have leads downloading their ebooks. We also have easy Kindle marketing included, and our lead generation gold membership, which is our highest level membership, where we show you our biggest secrets when it comes to lead gen. Rest assured, when you have the elite version, you are unstoppable when it comes to generating traffic and having unlimited access to all the features inside interactive books. Not only that, you also get access to the enterprise, and this is where you are able to share viral on all social media platforms, monetize your books with banner placements, sell products inside the book, show pop-ups inside the book. And that being said, we also have a bonus done for you ebook social media thumbnail builder. You have 4K Ultra HD background videos. You get infographics pack, which is also a spin-off of ebooks, is infographics, which are very popular. You get our traffic handbook and how to create ebook covers without Photoshop. If you want to create a very specific type of cover from scratch and you want to make it as beautiful as the ones we provide you, but you don't know how, we have a very good training on that for you that you can use inside AI interactive books. We also supply you with over 100 viral lead ad forms campaigns to market your ebook, as well as all the ad creatives to market your ebook. So this is where you really take the marketing side of your ebook to the next level, as well as a lot of done for you elements are included in here, such as over 50,000 done for you articles with PLR rights, as well as 50,000 done for you ebooks with PLR rights. And you can share your books on over 100 social media platforms instead of just a few with one click. Now, one of my favorite, to be honest, is the agency. And that's this one right here. And that's where we're completely going to set up your agency right off the bat. So normally, if someone ask, hey, can you do this for me? Do you have a website where I can kind of see? You might not have a website, right? So what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to give you a white agency license or an agency license. You can serve unlimited team members. You can set up your own six-figure white label ebook agency with your brand dashboard. That on its own is super valuable, because now you can sell high-in-demand book creation and lead generation services for monthly profits, add people to your account, and it will be like it's your own software. You can instantly sell the books to clients and make a huge profits with minimal effort. You can create a client account in just 3 clicks. You can assign clients to specific workspaces, manage clients and team members from one dashboard, monitor client activity effectively. You can literally recover your entire investment with just one sale. Say, if someone's been releasing ebooks over and over again, you can literally go to them and say, hey, I noticed you've got quite a few ebooks out there. Attention span is at an all-time low. I think you should use interactive ebooks. Here's a trial account access. Let me know if you like it. If you do, after 3 days, I can upgrade you, and boom, you have them pay, right? You keep 100% of those earnings. You get dedicated support from us, and we have some additional high-ticket ebook selling secrets included, as well as social media marketing secrets included, as well as another live lead generation workshop. So when I said, because I know a lot of people usually are stuck up on the lead generation part. How do I get leads? So we make sure that with everything we give you, there is proper step-by-step. Here's how to get people involved, so you never have to worry about that part of your business. So ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, let me know who absolutely loves all of these and would like to have access to a fully unlimited account that includes the discounted access for only $32. Then on top of that, the elite upgrade, the enterprise level, and the instant agency. Now, we have a couple of very special bonuses prepared, but we once again only want to distribute this to the people that show up live and are here and are active and listening. So common bonus in the chat, if you want the webinar only bonuses uploaded into your AI interactive unlimited accounts. For those of you that want the unlimited, common bonus in the chat, and we're going to upload these into your accounts. I'm going to show you what these bonuses are. I see AJ, Arg, Luke, Gary, Donald, Suzanne, Marvin, Michael, Peter, Moment. Awesome, awesome. Lots of yeses, yeses. Amazing. So here's what we're gonna do. Awesome. Bonus, bonus. They keep coming in. I see, Paul, can I use my own books? Yes, 100%. You can convert your own books. And this tool is such a game changer because every time people see it, they're so impressed and their brain gets that stimulation, and that's what it's all about. So here's what the bonus includes. And I want to stress the fact again that this is only for the people that create an account live. While we're on this webinar, if you get this, you get everything that I'm telling you. Outside of this webinar, I cannot guarantee that. Quite frankly, I'm sure you cannot get that. These are bonuses we specifically prepare for people that show up on the webinar because we encourage you to come to these webinars when we hold them. And that is the following. Number one, we're going to do a live training on how to go from 0 to 10K a month with AI interactive books. I'll be giving that training. I'll be sitting down with you and I'm going to go step by step, click by click, mouse button by mouse button on what you need to do to get sales, to get clients, whether you like it or not. Even if you half ass everything I do, you'll end up with people paying you exactly for AI interactive books. So that's number one. On top of that, we're going to give you a full video training on how to start a proper online business. On top of that, a video training on how to sell books and run your agency business. And then last but not least, a video training because we know you're going to get a lot of leads and sales. Now it's time for scaling. So we're going to give you an additional video on how to boost your sales now that you have them. So what can you do to get even more? A lot of people don't know there's not only a front end, there's also a back end. So once someone became a client, there's a lot of other things you can do to either make more money from the same client or have that person refer you more clients. So you can put that strategically in place. Now, these bonuses are on its own are worth 497. You're going to get access to that on this webinar. So normally for this entire package here, to effortlessly produce wildly profitable books in just 60 seconds, you would pay about $4,997. This is a pretty high ticket offer, including all the live trainings, including all the lead generation training. I mean, you're getting a state-of-the-art tool that makes you stand out from the average market where long gone are the days of dull, long ebooks with just text after text after text. But these are more like very interactive little TikTok pages that you flip over and you just want to go to the next page, to the next page, to the next page. And the information you're getting is so interactive that you're consuming it in a very pleasant way and therefore are easy to convert. So that's the investment when we release it to the general public. However, because you're on this special launch training, as you know, we don't do anywhere near that. We figured a sales price, which is a pretty common webinar price, is $997. And that would actually still be a good steal because remember, you get white label access, which is not something to take lightly, plus full training on how to get white label clients, meaning this will pay for itself. But even that, we are not going to do. We've decided to discount it all the way to a one-time price of $317. That is all the bonuses and the enterprise and the fast action and the elite and the agency level. So let me know in the chat box if you think this on its own is a huge discount already and without any monthly payment for having a state-of-the-art tool that you can tap into, create unlimited books, dominate any market, whether it's a spirituality, online business market, local business market, digital product. You have resources that are interactive and easy to consume and pleasant to go through that convert people effortlessly. Let me know if you think that's a huge discount you're getting already. I say, yes, that's a ridiculous discount. Now, here's what we're going to do. If you take action, like I said, only on this webinar, what we're going to do, we already said you're going to get your commercial access at only 32 bucks, right? So if anything, get that at the very least. But if you want to upgrade and get the unlimited powerhouse where you get 10x more results, 10x faster, what we're going to do is we're going to give you a live discount of only 230, which is an insane deal. If you want that, what you have to do right now is comment live discount in the chat. That's the only way to get this. There's no other possibility but commenting live discount. If you comment live discount right now, you'll get the link to get your $32 account. And then immediately after that, you'll see your discount unlocked to grab everything at just $230. let me know in the chat box. Comment live discount. If you don't comment live discount, it is impossible for you to get this anywhere or anyway else. So I see a lot of people commenting live discount. I see, let's see, let me scroll back down here. Tom, Bianca, Ivor, Ark, Paul, Leroy, Max, Donald, Lisley, sorry if I mispronounced that beautiful name, Ida, Paul, Darren, David, Boise, AJ, Barry, Ira, Pedro, Steven, there we go, John, Robert, Dwayne, Carver, Marvin, Michael, Paul, Kenneth, Sunil, Greg, Bedila, Lawrence, Steve. Lots of people. The team is not fast enough keeping up. I see Lawrence asking, can I edit the ebooks? Yes, of course. You can edit all the books. They're all customizable. Awesome. Yes, is coming in. Live discount. Again, guys, live discount is the only way to get this. And what you'll see, I'll actually go to the link myself. You can see this firsthand as well. It goes to this page right here where you simply go and click on grab it now.
Presenting AI Interactive Book Creator, software that will create lifelike interactive books.
Real quick. So grab it now. It goes here. You can see you get special $32 access. This is a page we just specifically created for people on the webinar. Once you grab this, your account is created, and then you get the option to get the discounted access of only $230 to instantly upgrade your account to the highest level, basically shortcutting and massively discounting all the other upgrades you would normally have to get. So you get everything at a massive steal, a big deal, I would say, and have the best account out there, but more importantly, the best training out there to just fill your ebooks with the leads you need in any niche you want around the clock. Because at the end of the day, that's what this is about. Building a large, immensely large list effortlessly in this particular fashion. And that's exactly what's going to happen right here, right now. So with that being said, the link is being posted inside the chat box right now. As soon as you get it, let me know in the chat box as well, so I can welcome you, but also double check if you got access to everything on the back. And if there's any questions, do let me know as well. But I also want to let you know real quick, for the people that do get access, let's see if I can pull this up and show this to you. Some of you are lucky, and that will see something that's also extremely powerful. Some of you might see this, some of you won't, because we have very limited options on that. Some of you might see this page pop up as well, right? And we have very limited ones of these. So again, you see here already first 50. So I'm not sure if you'll see this, but if you happen to see this, and if you happen to want this, this is optional. This is called the Mega Suite. What you get here is, if you happen to need a landing page builder for all of your ebooks, right? Boom, we got you covered on that. So you get one-click landing page website to build all of your ebooks and sell them on those websites. So we got you covered there. If you don't have an autoresponder, right? So this is basically, if there are things that are missing in your business to really take the most advantages out of this, and these are kind of essential marketing things you need, then in the Mega Suite, you can kind of get all of these at a mega discount in one go. So like I said, you need to build your list, but do you have an autoresponder? You can send unlimited emails and have a complete autoresponder in one click right here, as well as if you want a lot of traffic that is siphoning from YouTube over to your book, because YouTube is a huge traffic source, you get this right here. On top of that, a done for you viral news site that also gets a lot of traffic, and you can have a news site about your book, which is really cool, because if your book is around a particular topic, maybe it's parenting, maybe it's anything of that nature, it's for local business, it's maybe for restaurants, it's for dentists, right? Now, when that site gets that traffic, your book will instantly be recommended all over that site. Now, the website builder to launch and sell your products. If you have any additional products, whether it's courses and agency services, maybe you're selling anything else, you have this right here as well. done for you marketplace to sell all of your books. So basically, this is kind of a suite, a tool house for all the elements that maybe are missing in your business. Now, some of you might have a lot of these things in place already. You just need the AI interactive book, so you can skip over this if you get this option. Some of you don't have all these things and would love to have access to them, and then obviously go ahead and do grab this. So again, I can't guarantee everyone will see this, only the first 50. But if you do, and if you happen to need these things, then go ahead and grab them. Either way, it is in your best interest to first of all make sure you get your $32 account access, and then a massive discount, no recurring, no monthly, no yearly, for the full upgrade to have. Again, you're on the forefront where everyone is yet to kind of get back into the ebook space, other than the titans that have already realized it. You right now are already ahead of the curve of not just publishing ebooks, but making them highly interactive that literally wow your customers. Every single time somebody has downloaded my interactive ebook, their response is the same. It was so beautiful. It was amazed with how it looks. It's very cool. It's always such a positive response. But before, when I distributed the ebooks, they kind of got what they expected: a book with a bunch of pages and a bunch of text, which they never really got to finish because their attention span was too low to kind of go through it. Now, with these interactive ebooks, they are keen to go through it to see what's on the next page and the page after that and the page after that, because there's so many elements that can keep them engaged. Now, any local business can leverage this. You can use this as a foot in the door by sending this to a local business and say, hey, I made this for you. I hope you like it, right? This is something that wows any business to see your value and want to do business with you as well. As well as you can sell it, as well as you can use it to sell affiliate products or your own products and services. So let me know in the chat box as soon as you got access, so I can welcome you and congratulate you firsthand. So let's see. I see Leslie asking, is the $230 unlimited? Yes, it is unlimited, and there's no monthly fees. Let's see, Claudia, is there after the $32 purchase, do I get the unlimited? Yeah, so the $32 is to get your account created at a massive discount already. So you won't have to pay 97 or 297 just to create your AI interactive ebooks account. And then the 230 is to take that same account and add the enterprise in one go, the elite in one go, the agency level in one go, all the fast action bonuses in one go. So you immediately get the highest level of account from your $30. You immediately have a full-fledged unlimited account with no monthly recurring fees, because you were smart enough to show up to the webinar. And then for 50 people, some of you will see the option to get the mega suite. And that's where, if you're missing a lot of tools in your business, such as, or you're wasting a lot of money on tools in your business, such as autoresponders, website builders, and such, you can get the mega suite where you can literally leverage all the tools we'll use in one go and add that at a one-time price as well. But again, we only have 50 of those, so some of you might see that, some of you won't. But if you happen to see it, it is in my highest recommendation that you get it if you need it, right? Awesome. I see Jerry saying, will the FastPass create or include the white label? Jerry, yes, you get a full white label access with the 230, which is crazy, because if you look at most offers out there, white label on its own costs $197 to $297 just to buy a white label, and that's on the low end. If it's on a discount or on a special launch price, we are not only giving you the white label, we're giving you the enterprise version, the unlimited version, and all the bonuses and lead generation training at 230, which includes the white label. But again, this is only, as you can see on the screen right now, a live discount, meaning after this, when I close this down, when the live discount or this live webinar ends, the live discount ends. Or at least I can't assure you will be able to get it at the same price, and sure as hell not the same bonuses. So right now is the only place where you can get the biggest, absolute biggest bang guaranteed for your buck, 100%. Now, just for a few people here, that which I also haven't mentioned, we even have a 14-day money back guarantee. So if you're on the fence for any reason, at least try this out. Go and log in. You have 14 days to create a couple of beautiful books and then see it with your own eyes, right? Share them, see what other people think about them, and trust me, they'll be amazed. Now, not only that, at the very least, get your $32 account access, right? You would literally shoot yourself in the foot if you're trying to save 32 bucks by not investing it into a tool that creates one of the most proven, fundamental, powerful lead generation assets out there, which is an ebook, right? But you rather save $32. That is just such a wrong way of thinking, in my honest opinion, right? At the very least, get the commercial license. Now, like I said, if you really just want to make sure you get 10x faster results, you have unlimited capabilities, and you can trade this and make tons of money moving forward with a proven methodology, a proven funnel, a proven asset, then definitely do yourself a favor and save even more money by getting the live discount, because instead of having to pay $997 or even $317 because you're on the webinar, you get it for a one time, not even a monthly, but a one time to 30, which again adds something to your arsenal, to your repertoire, that it's not just going to sit there. You can actually use it. You can log in right after this webinar and create lead magnets, then go on social media and share. Who wants my free ebook on this topic, right? And if I'm in that industry, yes, I want that ebook on that topic, right? I recently created a couple of ebooks for clients. One of them was in the horses niche, another one was in the real estate niche, another one was for insurance agents. And I'm actually working with one client right now who is in the market for fund managers, right? And all we're doing is we're creating an ebook for each of these niches, and then we're going and distributing them to those exact people, saying, hey, if you're this particular person, get this free ebook that shows you X, Y, and Z. That's it. And the leads just roll in and roll in. But instead of them having the most mediocre experience, they're now wowed, amazed, and intrigued with the level of delivery. And that makes them nurtured and pre-sold on all the amazing things we can do for them. And from there, we reach out and say, hey, I noticed you downloaded the ebook. Let me know how you enjoyed it. And they always say it was very beautiful, very pleasant. It was amazing. And then from there, we start the conversation. And then obviously they see our skill level, what we can do, and then we sell them on any of the products or services, or book a call, or just send them a sales page with further options of what they can buy. The framework all starts with an AI interactive ebook that is so beautiful and so high converting that if you look at Russell Brunson, Alex Hermosi, John Penberthy, any of the titans out there, maybe even Tony Robbins, right? What is always at the entry point of their funnel? If you look at Dan Henry, if you look at Jim Rohn, right, more old school, if you look at Ryan Dice, if you look at Frank Kern, no matter who you look at the entry point of their funnel is an ebook. Whether it's a free ebook or a paid ebook, it is a book, because record has proven, especially now with the trend moving forward in 24 and 25, is making a huge return. Is where ebooks are and again, this is purely based on Statista stats and facts. The market for ebooks is going nothing but up at a really rapid rate. So the best time to get this is right now. So with that being said, at the very least, get the front end, and then after you've got the front end, I highly recommend you to get access to the fast pass, where you get the elite, the enterprise, and the agency. And then, as mentioned before, what I said earlier is some of you will see the option of getting the mega suite. I'll explain it one more time briefly. The mega suite is basically an inclusion of all the tools that you should have to really knock this out of the park. Now, this is optional because some of you might already have like a landing page website builder, but these ones are specifically made for interactive books, so it kind of goes hand in hand. But you can also use your own landing page builder, whatever you prefer, right? Some of you have an autoresponder, but again, if you want to distribute and build your list, and whenever somebody downloads or opts in within your book, you want to make sure you capture those email addresses, you need this tool. So all the tools you would need to really just have a streamlined business that you can run remotely with peace of mind and have very easy training, because we're going to do a live training on all of this. I would recommend you to grab the Mega Suite if you are lucky enough to even see this option. Maybe it's already sold out, right? So if you want to go ahead, and this one is a really good one, Facebook and Insta and YouTube ads, affiliate marketing and lead generation, which kind of shows you how to get run very inexpensive ads, like $5 a day ads, and then distribute these ebooks, and then through those ebooks sell affiliate offers, which is everybody would like to download a free ebook. And inside that ebook, it's so effective that you can promote any type of offer, affiliate, or your own. And I mean, the infrastructure is just beautiful, and the amount of income you can make with this is just evergreen. So again, if you have the option to get the Mega Suite, the amount of things you get in here is just amazing. It's only 50 spots available. So again, if you're lucky enough to get this, grab this. There's a full 30-day money back guarantee, so you got nothing to lose. Everything's included in this Mega Suite, and that one is a one-time 127. You get all the tools that go hand in hand with AI interactive books. So if you're already at it and you really want to knock this out of the park, again, highly recommended. Optional, however, but an amazing, amazing asset to have included. The most important, however, are obviously your $32 account, and then making sure you have your fast pass with the elite, so you're unlimited in all capabilities. You have the enterprise where you have the white label options as well. The HC level, I mean, you'll be unstoppable. So with that being said, I'm gonna put up a timer shortly, which is only 5 to 10 minutes left, where everyone has a last and final chance to get this right here, right now. If you have any question, now is your time to ask it. Because if you don't ask the question, we don't know what answer you need, and then you might miss out on one of the easiest ways to just get leads 24/7, right? I want to stress the fact once again that one of the easiest ways to just build an email list is by distributing a free resource. I mean, that is marketing 101. If you have a free resource, you distribute that, boom, you get leads. However, the quality of that free resource will determine the quality of your leads, if they'll pay attention, if they're nurtured, if they're pre-sold, if they'll move forward and buy from you. Now, having an AI interactive ebook gets you the best quality leads that can convert almost instantly because of the interactive elements inside that book that can lead them forward to the sale. Where most people that download an ebook, they barely get to the call to action or to the last page because there's just too much to go through, and their mind quickly gets bored of reading all the tiny letters. Now, as soon as you understand that, you should at very least try this out and see it with your own eyes. And with that being said, that's the AI interactive books for you right there. So team, I will ask you to drop the link one last time here in the chat box for everyone to see while we are live. And then with that being said, I want to congratulate every single one of you that took action here today. I mean, you didn't just make an investment for yourself here. You made an investment for your future. You made an investment for your business that's going to pay off in tenfold, because I know for a fact that changing your marketing strategy towards distributing interactive books for yourself, but also doing this for clients, can make such an impact in terms of the amount of leads, sales, and clients that you're getting that want you to do this for them, or that want to have their own AI interactive ebook account. There's so many marketers that you probably have downloaded ebooks from that you can approach and say, hey, I created a more interactive version of your book. Let me know if you like it, right? That is such an easy foot in the door that nobody can refuse. Now, sending that message a couple of times a day, or just saying, hey, I saw your ebook, I'd love to create a more interactive version of it and show you, would you like me to do that? It's just such a value add to any business owner, or a business that doesn't have an ebook at all. Again, also on Upwork, there are thousands of people every day looking to have a book designed or created. You have clients standing in line working with you. And if that's not enough, in all the bonuses with everything you get here today, we have appropriate lead generation and traffic trading included for you to make sure you invest in something that actually gets you an amazing list, tons of leads, and tons of buyers. And that is the goal of what you're getting here today. So with that being said, let me know in the chat box if you enjoyed today's webinar. If outside of the product, you also kind of learned something You got some eye openers, and I hopefully have been able to impact or transform the way you think about marketing and the focus of your marketing right now, where I hope where there once was no clarity, there's now clarity. Where there once was confusion, there's now clarity. And you know, all right, I need to double down on getting people on my list. I need to double down on distributing a free resource that is highly interactive, that gets people pre-nurtured and pre-sold, so I can build a big list and make easy remote money anywhere I want, and basically print money on demand, because one single email to your list can instantly get sales. Awesome. I see Donald. Oh my God, this is life changing. Thanks again. You're welcome. David says great webinar. Betty says great. I see people saying I really enjoyed this whole process. You're welcome, Ira. Awesome. I see Greg has a question. So team, can we get Greg an answer? And also, can we make sure the password is being sent to Leroy? Ian says I don't see the link. So team, can we drop the link a couple more times in the public chat as well? Tony says I'm in. Awesome. Sunil, definitely bookmark that. Like promoting a trending product name. Yes, Greg, that's exactly what you can be doing. There we go. And we have the affiliate training inside. Awesome. You get an email with the training. It should be next week, where we're going to do a massive live training next week, same time, same day, I believe. Or might even be sooner. I'll have to check with the team, but you get, all of you get a training. And even if you miss the live training, you get the replay, and we'll do several ones, so you're completely taken care of as well. Awesome. I see Greg saying, can I enter a larger keyword? Yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I see Carl saying, why can I never say no to your offers? I appreciate it. I'll take that as a compliment, Carl. Congratulations with your purchase, brother. Awesome. Donald says, I'm already in. Awesome. Luke says, in Holland, it's only 30 euros. Awesome. Yeah, that's the dollar versus euro exchange rate, right? It's beneficial. Um, what you get for the front end. And interesting, I'm from Holland as well, Luke. So good. I'd love to know which city. David, oh, with the storm. Okay, watch out. Anyone that is currently, affected by the storm here or there in the world, please stay safe. Prayers are with you. I see. Awesome. Done. Transaction went through. Got the mega suite all in. Let's go, Claudia. Congratulations. Guys, if you're lucky enough to see the mega suite, like I said before, just take it with both hands. You have a 30-day money back guarantee, so you can experience it firsthand and see the power of it, and then decide from the inside out. Now, if you don't get the mega suite, that's fine, but at the very least, get just your $32 account access, right? That shouldn't harm you one bit, and that just gives you an amazing tool. The next time you want to create an ebook, a resource, a lead magnet, you don't have just something dull like everyone else that makes you a dime a dozen, but you have something that makes you stand out, that impresses, that keeps you top of mind, that when from all the ebooks people download, yours is the one they remembered, yours is the one that stuck. That is the effect you want to have, and that is marketing, right? If you're just following the herd, you'll fall in the same category, but because you maybe don't have authority, you don't have a large following, you won't get to see it a lot of day like some of those others are maybe able to pull off with just a dull ebook. So you need to be smarter, more interactive, and beat them at their own game by standing out in a completely different way. And that's what AI interactive books does. It gives the little man a chance to stand out over anyone else. And quite frankly, you'll get memorized more, stay top of mind, have your leads nurtured, and have an instant way to sell them from within the ebook as well, because they'll actually finish your ebook, as opposed to others that the drop-off rate is really high. And what's even cooler about this, or more amazing about this, is that you'll have analytics to see the pages that they watch, which pages they stick on, where they stop reading, so you can alter your ebook accordingly. And then if you see, oh, a lot of people spend time on this page, or continuously go back to this page, you can put that maybe to the front and immediately capture their attention there. And that's almost like heat mapping, right? Where you take advantage of real user viewer data to create the best assets possible. So take marketing serious and leverage these unique technology features that are accessible to you right now, and beat the algorithm at its own game, beat the market at its own game by being smart. A lot of people don't take into account attention span is going down the drain. People are referring to people as having a TikTok brain, which is horrible, right? And it's something that some people will just sit and accept and say, well, oh well, it is what it is. And there will be other people that will think and say, how can we take advantage and then make sure we take responsibility for this and play into the trend, which is now, instead of just having very static content, having more interactive content. And if we look at this from a broader perspective, this is what even levels of Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, and other multi-billion dollar entrepreneurs are doing. The Apple glasses or the Oculus glasses, right? Where the trend now is going is augmented interactive reality. Instead of just watching a game, a video game, or watching a movie, it's not enough anymore. We almost need to be in it, or need to be have some active role while we're enjoying a piece of content. And this is really where the trend is going. And instead of waiting until it's too late or it's already the norm, you are already taking advantage of that trend in your marketing. And when you start operating as a business like that, that's when you really start changing the game and becoming an authority over anyone else. And I hope we've been able to provide you with those insights here today and give you that vision to see, you know what, I don't want to wait until things are the norm. I want to be ahead of the trend where the most money is made. So I hope that made sense. Ladies and gentlemen, again, for the last time, I hope you enjoyed today's webinar. This is the last call out. The reason why I extended a little bit is because I saw a couple more people asking questions, and I want to give the chat team enough time of day to answer these questions as well. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, massive congratulations with your asks. I see Pedro saying, I see Moment saying, thank you for a great webinar. You're welcome. Yeah, if you enjoyed that webinar, please let me know. It always puts a smile on my face. I see, thank you. Awesome. There we go. I see still a couple of questions. I see about 3 more questions. As soon though as those are answered, I'm gonna end the webinar, or else I'll be here all day. Luke says, vase assimilated by Amsterdam. Oh, funny. I'm born and raised in Almere. I don't live there anymore, but that's where I'm from. Funny enough. So that's about 20 minutes from, vase. Not even 15 minutes with the sprinter. Um, David has paid in Vietnamese dong. Okay. I see the conversion right there. How long will you support the product? Well, Greg, one thing you should know about us is we always support our products. So 100% you can reach out anytime, any year to support, and we'll be right there with you. Let's see. Yes. What's the price of the Mega Suite? It's 127. It's 127. So I assume you got the fortunate opportunity to see the Mega Suite page. It is 127, one-time price. Awesome. Great webinar. I'm in Flavor too. Oh, nice. Toronto, yeah, that's 45 minutes. It's correct. Oh, funny. Can I make audiobooks with the software? Audiobooks specific. You can have audio inside the books. Yes. A complete audiobook, I believe not, but I'll let the team answer that. I think that's the last question that I see here. I'm gonna have one more look see. I'm gonna chat with the team here on Skype. That's what all. Okay. All right. So team, are we good? Has everyone's questions answered? I don't want to leave someone with an open-ended question, even though it might be impossible to answer all. And I enjoy spending time with you, and I hope you do with me as well. I do want to make sure we can go to the back end and make sure everything is taken care of. So let's see here. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Yes. Okay. So perfect. I'm waiting for an A-OK of the team. Perfect. If you still haven't gotten your access, right? This is the last time I'll be showing this. For anyone that's still on the fence, I'm gonna go back here. You're going to get this whole shebang. Long story short, you can create interactive Harry Potter style video books, and you know how well the Harry Potter books perform. They're beautiful, captivating, but you're going to make them more interactive, right? If you even look at, and maybe I can kind of show you something here. Let's see. Really going the extra mile for you guys here. Okay. Share my screen. All these beautiful books you see here, right? You can easily create with AI interactive books. I'm talking books that make you stand out, that make people want to download them, grab them with both hands, and read them like there's no tomorrow. So you'll be able to create this with ease in any business, any niche, any product, any surface. You can create this, right? And that's the power you'll have in your hands effortlessly. Now, you've already seen in the demo how easy it is, how easy you can edit them. It's a matter of a few clicks. And then on top of that, I want to show some samples here. For example, boom, this is a beautiful book right here. And you see the moving elements, right? It's almost like you never know what to expect on the next page because it's kind of a video, it's a book at the same time. It has call to actions. Even for a children's book, right? It's captivating. As they're reading, things are moving, things are, it can even make sound, right? It is kind of watching a video and reading a book at the same time in one go. And that's kind of the stimulus your brain needs to stay intrigued instead of just having static images over and over again. And this is what makes you stand out overall in any niche, in any market, whether you're doing it for yourself, whether you're doing it for a real estate agent or any other business for that matter. So again, at the very least, get your $32 account access if you haven't gotten that yet. Normally you have to pay $297. Then we said for the first 100 we're gonna put 97 off, but if you're on the live webinar we're even going to go all the way down to 32. So if you at least not haven't gotten this access, then please do yourself a favor, not even us, but do yourself a favor and spend 32 bucks, right? Or if you're in Europe, 30 euros to have this amazing tool in your arsenal. Whether you think I'm not going to use it right now, at least you have it. And then when the time is right, you'll use it, right? It's a one-time payment, so you won't be having to pay every single month, even when you don't use it. So you at least have that. Now, for those of you that want an even bigger discount and 10x faster results, right, and absolutely be able to charge a lot more and generate a lot more clients, we obviously have the full package right here, where you get the elite upgrade, the enterprise level, and the instant agency with the amazing bonuses that I mentioned as well. And that one is, instead of 997 or 317, because you're on the webinar, and I hope by this you notice that, hey, it actually pays off to show up to live webinar. So the next time we do a live webinar, or you see a live webinar from anyone, because I do a lot of them for a lot of people, you show up, because that's where you get the biggest bang for your buck. So that's the last and final recap for everything you're getting here. Awesome. I just got in. Amazing. About my edition, Ash Davidson from New Zealand. It's like a flip book. Yeah, you can create variations of it. It's very, very beautiful. Awesome. I just got in. Amazing. All right. Have an amazing rest of your day. Talk to you soon. Looking forward to see all of your amazing ebooks. Link is still in the chat box. I'm going to go to the back end, make sure everyone has their account access, making sure all passwords are sent, all accounts are created at the highest level. Upgrade. If you have the option to upgrade, you won't regret it. You have a money back guarantee, so you got nothing to lose. And with that being said, see you on the next one. Bye bye.